Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against
so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, it's onside kick unsuccessfully.
Going on the ground with Jacobs. Powers pass, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Jacobs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings on Jill lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. Lance now on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. Will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Five yards remain on second down. Now Lance. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
After the loss to Smith. To throw is Kaepernick. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He will push his way down to about the 14. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Kaepernick going to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Jacobs. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
1st and 10 ends out there, a jumbo package look. They'll run with Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Kaepernick now to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Gano's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, here is Jones. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Lance now to throw. Dumps this one off.
As the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or...
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Steps away to his left. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. There he goes, right side. And he'll take this back all the way up past it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's not able to get well short of a 1st down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a throw here to his running back. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Lance. Caught on the right side by Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's the time. The 5 all the way to the 3. A big connection on that one. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll try to run with Carson. And diving to try to get the 1st down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Lions are on the board here in the final seconds of the 1st half. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2. So 6 seconds. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Kaepernick now on 1st down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score it. And he scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where there's... Spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Oh, he's got a little daylight before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's Kaepernick. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown, Vikings. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Shotgun now for Lance. And he slides and covers up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Lance looking to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Viking 17-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Carson able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
As time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Jones running left. About 3 yards there to the 27. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Aaron Jones, 27 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good. And that... McGinnis with a kickoff honor. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with the field goal. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Joe Williams. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. This thrown quickly out to Jones. So the completion good for 7 there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Carson. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Aaron Jones. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Play action. Now Kaepernick. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit.
We're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
On second down, it's Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.